Good morning, good morning. Right. Yo. Can you hear me? Sweet, I'm live on YouTube.
Yeah, I just seen it. Nice.
Sweet, bro. I've just looked at the chart, man. This looks... It's
It's
FOMC
just
today, do you know
dumped.
what I mean? Like, I'm not really expecting much. Like, it kind of made sense why this week with kind of Monday, Tuesday price action for New York AM's kind of been ass. Especially with the large overnight ranges we had. But, yeah, to expect a lot today... I don't really know.
I mean, I was expecting a higher sweep yesterday and a dump yesterday, but I mean, it was just a setup, obviously preluding to FOMC today. So, yeah, crazy.
Yeah, the daily is literally just a mess, man. It is a mess.
Yeah.
Just bear with me 1 minute. Yeah, we don't have any news now until the afternoon, so interesting to see what happens today. I mean, if I was to do anything right now, it's like if we're going to establish a swing low here, I'm just going to be using seeing how big this 1 hour range is and see if we get up to 50%, if we go back higher and how we react from that point. Because to go from where we are now all the way back up to the top, it's yeah, that's a lot of work to undo that we've just done since I think 8:30 news release.
Is there a way to change your delay on YouTube? Because it's like 20 seconds.
I can share my screen for you if you want. Just have the chat up. There's no point watching. I'll just stream it for you so you can. There is a way to change it, but I'd have to end the stream and restart it.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, for me, I was expecting lower literally last week, but I mean, I guess it's just inducing the longs to tap back into the daily to then obviously re-sweep, because on ES we've literally got almost exact like relative equal lows. So I mean, today I think it's going to be a quite big bearish day, and I think PM, I think we're going to sweep previous day low, maybe even Sunday Asia low, and then maybe just end back in the range, or it could just be a complete flush because it just looks nasty on the daily, you know.
Yeah,
Especially on the Dow Jones.
looking at like the 5-minute chart, like if I was to think, okay, we've had this huge move down, I think we could, if anything, if it is to go lower, I think it's just going to keep trending lower for the rest of the day. But like for us to chop here, yeah, it'd be an interesting place for it to chop. I'm more inclined that this is going to retrace higher first before going lower, but we've got to see it New York Open, and we're still just over 10 minutes away, so see what
Yeah.
happens. I think just wait for 9:30, see how 10 closes as well. That'll give us more information. But yeah, the daily is a mess, man. It's just the past like month.
Yeah, it's just been pure chop.
It's
It's
just
crazy.
been
I mean, the
pretty
Dow Jones
crazy.
has been decent, but the Nasdaq and ES has just been disgusting.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, literally, like I've been really tapping into Dow Jones recently, and it's been like, it's just been working, like tapping FEG, it goes lower, FEG lower, it's just crazy.
It's nice being back, man, in the UK, man. Like on my own setup and everything. It's nice.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, what I think what was it? You got the £4,000 new PC, which will probably be smashing it. So
Yeah, it's it's a crazy build. It's a huge upgrade to my other PC,
how was the traveling and everything?
mate.
But
Oh, I loved it. I mean, it was 6 months, right? But like, I did Australia, Thailand, Fiji, New Zealand, Tasmania, and like it was sick. But towards the end, I was planning on doing more of Asia, Vietnam, Cambodia, Philippines, but I got so burnt out. I just didn't have the drive in me to go and do it. I just wanted to come back, to be honest. Have some sort of stability. As boring as that sounds.
I mean, it's fair.
Like, I did a lot
It
in
is.
those 6 months, bro. I did so much. Like it was tough as well getting up for like New York AM session, depending on where you are in Australia. Sometimes it would be like 12:30, 1:30 in the morning. In New Zealand, I was getting up at like 3:30 in the morning. Like it was rough.
Yeah, that's the issue. The volatility of AM sesh is just so good, and it's kind of
Mm,
diabolical. Like being in other parts of the world where you have to sort of be up in
exactly.
the morning or in the evening.
Exactly.
You know?
Being so used to it being a New York AM session trader, it's harder to trade sessions like London. Like they're just the volatility is just not the same.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough to all the people who do trade Asia and London. GG to them. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like it works for people, it doesn't work for me. So, well, it doesn't work. It's more of like I prefer not to trade it because it doesn't move as quickly as I like, and New York tends to be the session that sends the price to my draw on liquidity, if that makes sense. Like if you go look at the chart now, you see New York. I mean, this week's kind of been ass since Monday, but like you can see like New York session versus like the London sessions. Like London's actually been worse than New York. Asia, I can't lie though, has like Asia's like hit or miss. Every time I look at the chart, I
Yeah.
think, oh, that Asia session looked sick. Um, Yo, Tenny Sniper, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream.
Yeah. Imagine trading London today. This is nasty. Pure range, 60-point range.
That's what I mean, bro. So like when like it gets to like 10 a.m. and like 30 minutes after the open in a New York session, if we've only moved around 80 points, not 100 points, like that should by itself like be setting off some red flags. But yeah, we had some large overnight ranges. I think Friday last week, New York AM was sick though. But yeah,
Currently projecting from. Oh,
yeah, this for me is just a sort of a retracement. I see at uh 20, 25,000 and 25. We have a devil's mark there. So um I'll be looking at this for when we open up.
yeah. I think we're definitely going to retrace because I mean we currently got an SMT tapped into previous day through the open, an hourly FEG, but yeah, definitely retrace up a little bit and then we flush again. I mean, for me today, I was looking for shorts anyway because Asia opened up just so like low resistance liquidity. It's just like a ladder or stairs rather, just coming up, and I was just expecting a flush, but not pre 8 a.m. Sadly, it's annoying, but it's what it is.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, we got what 7, 8 minutes.
I mean, price yesterday and actually no, not yesterday, and Monday itself, it wasn't too bad. It was
Well, yesterday
respecting
was pretty,
previous lows.
again, 50% right. So from the 15-minute low that was formed there to the 50-minute high that was formed, price came back down to 50%, and it's clearly just it tapped it, and we kind of consolidated it going into PM session and then open. Done it. It's new day, right? But yeah, man. Be interesting to see what happens. Also, that 50% of the range that I marked out, where my devil's candle is, that's also 8:30 open, which is a news candle. So I think it's not a devil's
Oh
mark. I
yeah.
don't think. No, it is. Yeah. So 100%. I think the draw right now is going to be coming up to this 8:30. Um, yeah, I think definitely we're going to come up here. Whether or not we're going to just completely dump back down or find support here to go higher, I don't know. It's one of those two I think will happen, but I definitely would be looking at this 8:30 level.
I mean, if this 4 hour closes in 36 minutes, hopefully that's a H4 CST and then it confirms us going lower.
Oh yeah, you got that as well.
I mean, to be fair, for me, it's like I
You
think
do have
Tuesday.
SMT
Yeah,
at the
bro,
later.
exactly.
So yeah, I think just gonna see what happens. I mean, if I go down to my 3-minute time frame, it's risky. It's super risky. But like, if you were to take the setup from this to this,
I mean, I think the longs could work just solely based on there's not really any higher time frame FEG. It's just like 3 5 minute. Come back up, get some shorts ready, induce the longs, and then boom.
yeah, I would probably just be waiting for New York open, not take that.
It opens in 5 minutes.
I wouldn't be surprised if this opens and pumps up to that 8:30, which 100 points.
Starting to pump a little bit now, actually. Not huge amounts, but
Yeah, I noticed usually at 9:25 there's usually a
it's a little injection.
yeah, there is. There's like so like here we had a 15-point injection, but like how many points are these candles? These candles are pretty big on the 1 minute.
I mean, there is a 15-minute CRT on ES. Obviously, itself is obviously not really anything, but
I do like
I mean, I've
lungs
seen it
here, I'm not
before.
gonna lie. I do like lungs here.
Yes, I've seen it before where it literally does this exact, and it's a bit of a mess, and then it just completely rockets up. So could be anything today. Oh, and here it goes, starting to pump a little bit more now. There's always like the hedge I have in my head. I'm like, okay, I kind of want to get in pre-market, hedging where the market goes. And then most of the
Yeah,
time I'm
yeah.
right, but I don't get in. And then the times I get in, I'm wrong. I just lose.
Nah,
I
bro,
was like, bro,
I completely relate to that. That's like how it's exactly how I feel right now, bro. I feel like I would have loved to take an entry down here and just held it. Maybe I would have been on break even now, but I know what you mean, bro. Sometimes it's better maybe just to wait.
yeah, no, it's always better to wait. I mean, yesterday I was really tempted to long it at like 950 pre-market because we were just pumping, but it just made no sense for me. It's a bit
It's
of a
just
random
hard
area to
though,
long.
bro, when you have like when there's this like a huge fair value gap here and like this whole dump, it's like yeah, I just can't get on. It's just a bit more of a risky trade in my opinion. Like I don't think I'd like if I got into this, where would I even get out? I'd probably have my stop at that low now. Nah, I would have gone too high easily, I think. Yeah, easily. I think that will go. Here's what it is. Nearly 2 minutes. And we'll see what happens.
Yeah. And we've already struck previous day highs, and we're in a tap to take a daily FEG following structure. So I expect hopefully previous day low today at least. But yeah. if we do continue bearish, obviously. Yeah, I want to see a 930 pump, fake out, and then just dump it.
Yeah, I think we go up to that 830, man. I will look at when we open, if we come down here again, how we react and maybe take a trade off that.
The question is, though, do we think it will actually make big moves pre-FOMC, though? You know? Do we just chop? Make big moves, but still chop, and then FOMC just flushes everything?
100% that could happen, man. I wouldn't be surprised. This is why I try not have... I don't know. I'm going to find out in a minute.
Yeah. Literally gonna find out in a minute. 40 seconds.
What do you think is going to happen? Just it's going to dump down or dump higher, or just not do anything? I mean, push higher.
I don't know. We've got an SMT at 842 highs, but I don't think it's too good. I think we'll pump up, maybe take 830 highs on ES or NQ, whichever stronger, and then dump. I mean, if we just dump, then it's GG for me. There's no trades for me today, so unless it's like an M15 retrace. But yeah, 5 seconds. So look, I'm saying pump.
Yeah. I don't think you're wrong. We'll see. There she blows. So that would have been 2 on that 3-minute trade.
Yep. Again, it's just like, would you risk it? That's the issue. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense, but yeah.
Would have been good logic. I mean, like everything, the 15-minute higher time frame candles were aligning, and then the 3-minute just closed its 30-minute just closed C2. So yeah.
Issue is can't even get in here because we're just so far down as well.
It's tricky.
I mean, there is an FEG SMT currently on the short side. And then if we get a CSD here, it could go lower, but yes. It's a bit of a degen move for me. M5 CSD tap on NQ. I think it's going bullish still. I mean, nothing's really holding the market up. Nvidia's opened at 0.5 down. Microsoft almost a percent down, you know. So I think, yeah, I think we're just
1 minute is about to form.
Yeah, I think we're just inducing the shorts here, inducing the long, sorry, and then dump it. Yeah.
I still think this is going to go higher.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm almost skeptical, to be honest, that it might even run the high, you know, like London high. I don't know why. I don't think it will, but I have this like
Oof, that 5 minute candle's a bit ugly. It's got 2 minutes left on it. I don't know,
the thing is
man.
that's
That's a
yeah, no, I'm
1 minute
really
closure
torn.
above that change.
The thing is with the Dow Jones yesterday, the hourly candle in London tapped the order block exactly and then rejected from it. So I'm still like a bit, you know, unless I get swept, I'm still a bit sus.
Hmm.
Honestly, so tempted just to jump in along just for memes, you know, because that 9:30 candle wick is not my draw on liquidity until it gets swept. And then obviously, if I jump in now, it's just straight break even as soon as it sweeps it. That's like a clear like 25, 30 points.
She's not really doing much, is she, at the open?
It is what it is. Another day of that, to be honest.
Literally, bro.
It just happens, doesn't it? I think what was it, a week ago or 2 weeks ago? I was just like cracking a dub every AM session, and it's just past week or two, it's just been absolutely nasty for me, you know. I mean, if you look at the AM session on 15-minute chart, it's just absolutely diabolical. Like the past few weeks, it's just chopped a lot so much. Like, what is the 1 minute doing right now? You know, it's crazy. It's just barely moved.
Yeah, it's doing a whole lot
Moved
of
60
nothing.
points. Right. I'm gonna jump in just a quick long 50-point stop loss, 100-point TP, 25.04. And we'll just see how it plays. Because I'm still expecting higher, to be honest. So we'll see. I think as soon as I get to 970, I'm gonna go break even and then see what the market does from there. I'm hoping this candle just rockets up pretty fast, to be fair.
It's fucking. Am I surprised today? Not really with this sort of price action. Like with FOMC and just how this whole week's playing. Like, I mean, you would expect this to go higher, right?
Oh yeah, massively, bro. I was expecting it to go faster, like way higher, faster, you know.
Yeah.
But
Like, look at this 1 minute, like struggling.
yeah,
Oof.
I think once we tap the 930 high on ES, I'm gonna jump break even, and then if it decides to break even, I'll just wait for the next setup. Because it is a bit of a risky play, I can't lie, but
There's like local SMTs there.
yeah. There we go. There's the volatility.
There
Come
we
on, let's
go.
get some pumping now. NQ swept the high, yes. I'm honestly expecting in a candle or two to be a big pump. I don't know why it's like a 30 points coming. I can feel it. Right. Once ES taps the 930 high and break even, or 970. Okay, I'm break even on my trade. 948 entry, 948.50 is break even.
Yeah.
I'm only risking 2 micros per account, guys. Obviously, this volatility.
That would have been a nice trade to take, but I don't know. I'm just a
Yeah.
bit like I'm happy to be on the sidelines today with FOMC. I
Oh,
think
massively.
Thursday and Friday will be a much better trading session. Not to say that this isn't like bad structure. Like this is good structure I can read, but like I'm more so hesitant, I think, to take something like this.
No, that's why I've gone break even sort of relatively now, because it's just like, what is it doing, you know? I mean, for me, there's sort of a clearer draw, but I don't know like how well it would respect it.
Mm.
I mean, I'm disliking how long, how many wicks there are in a sense. You know, how long these wicks are becoming. Want a nice like bullish candle, but
I did take a scalp. I can't lie. So
nice.
the 952 candle. I took a scalp from this high to 65s.
Nice. I mean, it kind of made sense that it was the draw on liquidity, you know, like a weird random spike up. I mean, again, if you look at the Dow Jones and ES, for example, it does a
Yeah.
spike up, jumps down, then it pretty much returns back CSDs. So technically, that's your bullish entry, you know.
Well, on
But
the 1
yeah,
minute, a closure like this kind of makes sense, in my opinion, to get on side with the long to this logical high.
yeah,
So just a quick, I think it was 9 points I captured. I
that's fair. I think I'm
made
gonna get break even.
$645.
Damn, easy as that in seconds. Slow it.
So like I'm happy to de-risk 100%. 100%.
Yeah, massively. I mean, I normally risk what 4 to 5 micros itself, which isn't a lot.
Mm.
But I mean, in these sort of markets, it's quite a big risk. But even 2 micros today, it's like 100 points, $400 can be done in
Mm.
seconds. You know.
Yeah, so I'm not actually that impressed with how slow they're taking to get up to where I wanted to go, which was 830 price.
Yeah.
Yeah, not too surprised.
Yes, a little
No,
bit
I'm not too
shocking for
surprised
an
it's
AM
not doing it.
sesh.
Yeah, like 3 minutes got no wick on that high, but then ES has ran the high, I think. Yeah, SMT there, but interesting to see what happens. I'm flat right now.
I'm still thinking pump. The Dow Jones looks good for a nice bullish move because
Like
it
if it,
faked
it
out the lows.
if it was me, this would have been a nice setup to go long back up to this 3 minute high, which you would have got tagged out now. So depending on where your entry was, if it was down here, back up 12 points. So that would have been good. I thought about doing that, but then yeah, didn't want to do it. Didn't like how
Here's
the
the
5 minute
candle.
closed, but yeah, it could just grind up there slowly. But my draw is that 830, and if my draw gets hit, then I know I'm doing something right in my analysis, and that's the key takeaway to take from today.
Exactly, man.
But yeah, there were on the 1 minute. There's loads of chances. I mean, you could have got in. Change in state would have been here.
But yeah, you see how exactly that change in state gets respected exactly, and then just pumps up. That was sort of my like reasoning for entry as well. You know, it's like continuation of a CSD.
Yeah, they're like I call them supporting order blocks. So once you get change in state of delivery, once you tap back into a fair value gap or run a low, and then close back over the opposing candles, it's then considered to me as a supporting order block.
Yeah, they have much higher chances of success.
Yeah,
But
it's more so because the change in state of delivery, if you're taking the change in state of delivery, you're taking the reversal
yeah,
confirmation, if that makes sense. Whereas in a trending market, usually these are supporting order blocks. They are respected. Um, but yeah, I'm up on the day. I'm happy to walk away with what I walked away with what I've made. Sorry, small, but money's money, right? That's someone's daily wage or weekly wage.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Made in like a minute, if that. It's crazy. So that's why you just keep reminding yourself. As often as it happens. It's like
Yeah.
you know,
I mean, like,
$500,
if
$400,
if I
whatever.
work it out in like pounds, because what have I just done? If I work it out in pounds, like, so you can understand, because dollars is obviously, we're English, we don't work in dollars. After the split, and then after currency conversion, and then after my corporation tax, that's £309 profit after tax that I can play with. But yeah, I mean, what's like minimum wage? What, like £15 an hour?
I think it's even less. I think it's 12.21 or 13.21. I can't remember what it is
Okay,
now, but
so I've just done, after tax, I've just done somebody's 3 days worth of work, like 3 days worth of working an 8-hour shift. I've just made in what, under 3 minutes, 5 minutes
yeah, it's
maybe.
crazy.
It's nuts. You really have to
Right,
come. Yeah, it's nuts.
yeah,
But yeah, okay, we're getting a nice dump here.
my break even got hit sadly, but it's a pretty nice dump. So
It's testing that supporting order block again, but this just when you go look at the higher time frame, you have to, like, got that 10 a.m. is going to be opening in 15 minutes. We've got a 15-minute candle closing now. That's cooking up to potentially close as a C2 candle. Could be going lower here. We're clearly not getting the pump up to this 830 price that I wanted. And it
yeah,
kind of like makes sense, because we didn't do it quickly. You'd want to see something like that quickly, and this is looking pretty strong to try and catch anything higher now. In my opinion, I think we are going to be going lower.
I mean ES tapped the M1 order block exactly and rejected, so it could be just a dump from here.
Yeah,
I'm not going to get in personally, but yeah, we'll see.
yeah. We're going to be tracking out this 50% threshold. See if we can get closure below it. Get closure below it, then lower would be what I'd be looking for. But we're rejecting off that 50% now. Back up higher. 15-minute did close, not as a C2, so doesn't really confirm lower. This could just be a retrace. If we look at the
Yeah,
swing low to the swing high, around 50%, we've come back down to and closed around. So this could still continue higher. Higher time frames, 3-minute. It's at a turning point, in my opinion. If this is going to go lower, it's going to do it here, in my opinion.
yeah,
We
I
do
still think
have
this is
a order
bullish.
block here.
I mean, Dow Jones has CSD'd on the M1,
I don't bother
but
looking at that. I'll just focus on NQ and ES.
yeah, I'm kind of hoping we chop a little bit now and then 10 a.m. opens come up, hourly FEG, more confluence, 8:30 high sweep, boom, 5-minute CSD short, let's go. But here comes the longs again.
I don't know. I wouldn't be too interested in longs. Like, overall, we are bearish. Like, for this, like, to think we're just going to come back up all the way up here is just, I don't think it's not logical, in my opinion. You got to read the market like a book, I think, always. And we came down to this low, missed this low out.
I mean, on the M1, we are expecting CSD bearish, but again, over a higher time frame, I think, like you said, we're retracing
Well,
to premium
I'd
discount.
be,
So
it's going through its last line of defense, in my opinion. So if this 15 seconds left that's on this candle closes above this 50%, then I'm looking for higher, and we're just pulling up higher, and there we go. So it didn't work out. But then again, if you're taking a 1-minute change of state delivery hit, you didn't get your C2 closure, so it's not a valid setup. And then you can see it gets invalidated anyway, as we've just pumped up, closing well above
yeah,
50%. But you can see how
devastating.
you can see how the supporting order book that we marked out, how it is being respected, and it is interesting to see. But I don't have that kind of keen on taking something like that. I think at heart I am a scalper, and I'm kind of really happy that I've made the money that I've made today, and I'm probably gonna not potentially take anything unless it's super clear.
Yeah, I mean,
like since the
NQ's just swept the
open,
high, so
100-point range. Yeah. Again, 8:30 looks like the draw. It's retesting now that 3-minute. Technically, that's a supporting order block as well.
yeah, that's the thing. NQ swept the high, ES hasn't. So I mean, if we go down now, this could be the flush.
That 5-minute previous candle will look pretty indecisive.
Yeah.
It's just like if you look at structure on the 5-minute and you just take a step back and you look at it, yeah, there's a V shape there, but like there wasn't really a sweep of anything apart from these lows to the left here. There's nothing even on the 5-minute to take. That looks clear. It's more of the lower time frames, the 1 and the 3. But yeah, we've got 10 a.m. 10 minutes, so it might be wise just to wait till 10.
Yeah, I wonder if we invert this FEG and then potentially go down. I mean, these are the days where you just want to stay on the higher time frame for me personally. Not doing the scalping.
Scalping, I feel, is like you can scalp in as long as there's volatility, and there's like you can scalp like logical highs on that you want to target of other higher time frame candles. That's why I kind of do it, because you can always find a setup. You can always find an entry to get into something that makes like sense. Whereas if you're waiting for what we've been marking out, like these supporting order blocks, you need a draw. You need that like higher time frame. Okay, where is price actually wanting to go? Which yeah, I just think it's a different type of trading, in my opinion. That's why I have the two models, and it just works for me.
Fair.
So yeah, look, so if I was scalping here, so what I would be looking at is these lows we have here. For sure on the 1 minute. I'd be looking at maybe taking a scalp for these lows, but I wouldn't be as inclined to take it because it's at an area where my main model, where price usually will reject from 50%, and that's where my entry would be to get down to that low. So it's a bit riskier. But yeah, a lot of things, it all depends on what the higher time frame candles. And when I mean like higher time frames, when I'm scalping, like the 3-minute, the 5-minute, the 15-minute. But yeah, so it's coming back down to that area that was the supporting order block. So yeah, so what I'd be looking at is, if I am going to take a scalp, I would rather see how this 15-minute closes, because if this 15-minute closes like here, then the next 15-minute candle is likely to open and sweep out this low after a rejection like this. So I could get on move with a sweep of the current 15 minutes candles low. So just going to play it by ear, see what happens. Let price just do its thing. Not going to enter anything now till 10 a.m.
It's way too sus to attend to anything. It's a pure chop.
Hmm. Five minutes nearly till this 1 hour closes.
Yeah, it's just nothing.
Yeah, that 15 minutes going to close C2. Good, see this going low. You now got 3 minute change in state. I think this is about to send lower, bro.
Let's see.
And it might sweep up my low before we get this next 15-minute candle. That's the 5-minute new candle open. ES looks just sideways. I mean, I'd be interested in what's one contract on this? And how many points? 38. You'd basically have to target the low. $700. Testing that supporting order block at the minute. Can't get through it.
Yeah, this is crazy.
And it's going to take that low that I wanted. Or not.
I think it's just juking us all out, man. I think it's just going to do this and then probably pump higher, you know. Some sort of bullshit market today. I mean, you would have thought it would have shorted here now, you know. But yeah, I don't even know. It's crazy.
That supporting order block is like holding the line right now. Oh my god. Got 3 minutes until this next 15-minute candle. Here comes that low. Is she going to take it? Do you think she'll take it?
I want to say yeah, but I just order flow is just diabolical right now. I mean, Dow Jones is starting to move lower, so I'd assume the whole market runs with it, you know. But I don't know what is going on right now.
Hmm. Back up she goes.
That right on cue pumps up.
Minute and a half left.
Days
It's
like
just,
this, I just want to
it's
turn off
just,
the
bro. It's
PC.
just for me now. A scalp to this low, like, even makes more sense. Like, if price came back down there, need to see how
I mean, that's
still. I
fair.
need to see how 10 a.m. opens.
Yeah, I
One
just
more
feel like we're
minute.
gonna keep pumping. I don't know why. If it doesn't dump now, I'm just expecting the highs again. I can never re-sweep higher.
Bro, that would have gone 2R, like, once, twice. About to go 3 times. I just know if I put an order there, bro, and it goes back down there, it's going straight to the stop loss.
Always.
That's how it happens, man. All right, 20 seconds. Let's see what happens. 10 seconds. See if we get a big injection here. See how she opens. Oh,
Yeah, I'm still seeing pumps, to be honest, but if we dump now,
oh,
GG.
that was a big candle. That just like was like non-existent for a minute.
It's only been 100 points since we've opened. I mean, it's only always 30 minutes, but still, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, 15-minute low. Does she want to take it? Nope. Keeps rejecting. It's just chopping, man. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up at the exact same points.
Yeah, this is just so boring. I mean, you could kind of expect this, though. Like, again, we had pre-AM sesh, huge dump. This is probably just either retracement or consolidation. And then FOMC just does what it wants.
I don't really know, to be honest. What this is just chop.
Like for me, you can't even enter here because there's nothing to really enter on, you know.
Well, there was for me. I scalped that low,
Oh, GG, yeah, nice little dump. Okay.
1,155 on the day. I'm gonna lock myself out, I think. So, same logical thing, right? My entry was 39s, and then I took my profit at that 15-minute low. So that was a good scalp for me. Logical, made sense. Happy
Yeah,
days.
I guess the dumps now then. Hey, GG.
Awesome day for me on FOMC day. Happy with that. So that's $600 or pounds after tax in the bank. Very nice. It's like clockwork, mate. I'll be requesting that payout tonight.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, with how it's working, I gotta say, yes. Oh, sorry, Dow Jones has to sweep previous day low like in the next like 5 minutes. Surely, you know. I can't see us pumping from here anymore now. For me, it doesn't make sense.
I mean, it's a choppy day. I mean, I think I'd probably, if anybody was still trying to trade this, I'd give it till 10:30. It's FOMC day. Yeah, you'd want to be de-risked anyway. Lower your size.
Yeah. I mean, as much as it is chopping, there is some structure in it. It's just very hard to see, you know.
I mean, you got to understand this. The point order block is still playing out, right? Like it's still holding price for now, but
I think I mean, as soon as Dow Jones hits the previous day low, I think NQ, NES are just going to flush like crazily.
like we've got that new hour open, right? So if you were to look at it as an hourly chart, if I just clean this up so it's less noise, you know, the hourly's now closes C2. This new hourly, we're only 6 minutes into it, right? This could just be forming its 1 hour wick to go higher. If it was me, I'd be looking at
True.
my 50% of the threshold. Drop down to the 5. Again, we're creating this sort of wiki action where as soon as we create the wick action, we just come back up. So I still think this goes higher, actually, to be honest. Yeah, I think this goes higher today. I still think we're going to go to that 830 level. But I'm not interested. Like, I'm done. I'm done on my fundeds.
Yeah. I mean, we could come up, tap the hourly FVG, and then yeah. I mean, that was hopefully my idea going into AM sesh, to be fair, and then hopefully get a short from there.
But you know the funniest thing?
Yeah.
I took that. I've been trading basically ages ago. I got given two 25K take profit trader accounts. that I never activated because they're 25k accounts, right? So I ended up having one free pro activation credit that I just never used. I had it for probably 5 to 8 months. I just never used it. And I was like, screw it, I'm going to go and play with a 25k account. So I activated it. And they're actually quite fun. If you've got I've only got one that I've activated, but if you've got 25k accounts, they're actually really fun. I can't lie.
I mean, they're just counts to like have a little play around with, aren't they?
Well, I mean, if I did what I did if I copied, because I'd be more inclined to copy trade 25ks versus 150ks when I'm scalping. So if I did 5 copy trades of a 25k accounts, because they're way cheaper, obviously, and the profit target is like a 1-to-1 ratio, and you can trade up to 3 minis, which is ridiculous for 1.5k worth of drawdown. But if I copy traded 5 accounts, I would be about today. If I did that, that would be 5.7k, nearly 5.8k from 525k. That's nuts when I think about it like that. I mean, I could do the same on a 150k account, right? But then it's not the same because your buffer is much lower on a 25k, if that makes sense.
Let's get this hourly at VG tap then, come on. And then they give us a nice M5 CSD.
But yeah, there it is on screen. Lovely day. She's a chopper. That's 5 minute. Look at the 5 minute, bro. That is so ugly. That is filth.
Yeah. It stays like this. You literally just want to, like, why am I even watching the charts, you know?
Exactly. I mean, have you been using the Trade of 8 lockout feature that they added?
It's not on my funded futures, sadly.
Is it not?
Uh,
On Trade of 8 prop, they don't have it?
well, whatever my funded futures uses, they don't know.
But you use Trade of 8 like to log in? You don't have the manual lockout at the top?
No. I did on the Lucids, but not on my funded futures.
Serious?
Yeah, bro, it's kind of crazy.
Oh, bro, that's nuts. Oh, look at this, straight back down. Yeah, this is a day I'd lock out. I'm gonna lock out actually. There we go. End of day. I'm locked out. Sick. Made my money. Dip. Now I'll stay on the chart for another like 20 minutes. See what's going on. Probably. But yeah, there's nothing here for me. I think. Again, right? Know when to trade and when not to trade. I mean, today was FOMC. You shouldn't be expecting good price action in the AM session anyway. And this is a clear example of that, right? Are you just break even on the day?
Yeah, I've been wanting to get in short so badly, but I just can't push the button, you know. It's just too chopping. There's no like price action for me, you know.
Honestly, bro, there's always going to be, like, if anything, like, you're better off coming back PM session, see what's going on after FOMC. Once that clears up, and again, there's always another trading day, right? The market's not going anywhere. That's why I like scalping, though. It doesn't really matter the market conditions. You just make sense of logic of, like, as I said, the high time frames. And just, yeah, logic takes over. Combine that with the main models, like how I read price. And I think that's how I've just made it work for myself, I think. Everyone's different though. Everyone's read is a bit different, but yeah. Like ideally, the 946 after I would have wanted like to see that continue and pump. You know, it's only 30 points to my draw, and we just chopped. Okay, so that 3 minute. I mean, your stop would probably be either here or here, depending on how tight you wanted that risk, but doesn't look too healthy on the higher time frames. It looks like we're going lower. 4 hour. Yeah.
Yep, GG. I mean, I did say when Dow Jones flush sweeps previous day low, NQ should flush, and hopefully it should start doing it now.
I've got a PC to pay for, bro.
I'm sure you can buy 100 of those PCs, bro. It's fine.
This is the best piece. Like this is like if I had this PC build, what like obviously it's different because back then PCs weren't as powerful maybe as this, but if I had a PC back when I was like 15, 16, like this, bro, I had the shittest PC. I would be lagging like 20 frames, 15 frames in like games I wanted to play. Bro, if I had this PC then, wow, I would have felt like invincible. That's what happens when you get adult money.
Yeah, a good PC changes so much, man. I swear
Bro,
to
it
God.
does. It does. It really does.
I remember I used to play games when I was a kid on my laptop, and I was like, I thought I was living the good life, you know. You get like a good PC, you're like that. What was I doing?
Bro, I used to play on this like really small. It was like must have been maybe 20-inch. I don't even know how big it was. It was a small screen, 1080p, one monitor. It was on a stand. It wasn't on like a mount or anything. I have pictures of it, mate. I had the worst desk ever, and then you just get adult money and you start buying like a gaming desk. You get a second monitor, and you just have two screens.
Yeah,
That was crazy. When I went from one monitor to two monitors, I was like, "What?"
yeah. It's literally life changing, bro.
It is. It
I
is.
don't know how to describe it. It's just insane. I mean, I've been thinking about upgrading to like 3 or 4 monitors recently, to be
Nah,
honest,
that's
because
wild. What, you're gonna have like them on top of each other?
yeah.
What for though? Like just trading?
Yeah, just more chart stuff, you know. It's just so much easier because I noticed recently I've been getting stuck like on just certain time frames like M1, M5, and
Yeah.
then I forget to zoom out and see the bigger picture. So it's just nice to have them like I know you've got your obviously like indicator there which shows you whatever time frame, higher time frame, etc. But for me, I think it's just like I prefer to see both pairs ES and Q on like time frames as well, you know.
Yeah. That's valid. I mean, yeah, like how many times have I switched different time frames on here? But like, I don't know. I know what you mean. I can't do that with my setup. I've got like a desk, a wall mount above my monitors and everything. So unfortunately, couldn't do that. And plus, I wanted to put my PC on my desk, but it's there's no room for it. It's too
Oh,
small.
for real.
Yeah, I wanted because mate, you've seen what it looks like. It looks ridiculous. I want to be looking at that. Do you know what I mean? I have
Yeah,
to look under my desk, and it's yeah.
yeah. That's fair. Yeah. SMT,
Yeah,
M1
ES is about to
CSD.
take out that low potentially. Might form SMT, and then NQ
Yeah.
might just continue higher.
I mean, for me, if if we don't sweep 9 o'clock lows, I think if we get another tag back up, because we got an S&T on the M1 CSD again, so I think for me, if we get a tag up to like 940, 945, I'll enter
So
a short.
this is at a
But
point where if price right now on NQ was to just pump up higher and close above 966, I would 100% like my eggs would be in one basket in longs based on the 5 minute, like, because in my logic is if this 5 minute candle, which closes in like 2 minutes, it won't probably happen. But if it did, for example, it came up here, closed here, I'd be logically thinking, okay, the next 5 minute candle, what are the odds that it just comes back down all the way, type thing, when I know my drawn liquidity is that 830. Will it happen? Probably not.
I mean, I like the 830 draw, but I also dislike it because there's no wick. It's just a straight,
I mean,
like, devil's candle top dump, you know?
that 3 minute change in state, it went down to 1.6 R. But yeah,
I still think we sweep lower. I mean, Dow Jones is the one to really trade, you know? That's the one actually moving lower.
what's the pair called? What's it called?
YM1, sorry. I always call it US 30. Yeah,
Top
30.
YM. Oh yeah, that looks
YM1 Dow
clean.
Jones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
it chopped a
shit.
little
Okay.
bit, but it just, it just works. I swear to God, it always works, you know?
Yeah, fair enough.
That's the pair that should have been traded today, you know? That'd have been sick.
I used to be like that. I used to trade CL, gold,
Oh, yeah.
YM. I think I took maybe a few trades on YM, but then I just started to like it was just so much flicking through like different charts, and then like
Oh, yeah,
they're all
yeah.
different, and then you got to read them, and I just decided I'm happy just to focus on NQ and then just use ES as my, like, I don't really take trades on ES at all. I've done in the past, like in a percentage kind of statistic, probably like 5% of my trades are ES, if not less. Like, I don't remember the last time I placed a trade on ES within 6
Yeah.
months. Like,
NQ's really good for volatility.
oh, I love it. A lot of people say ES is better as well for, like, I think it's $5 a point, isn't it? Instead of 20, which is
I think
NQ.
it's something like that.
I think it is. So like one, yeah, I think it is. I don't know. That's how much I don't know about ES. Like, I just don't really trade it. I just use it for pair correlation.
To be fair, I really like ES. I mean, I think I prefer ES more so than NQ in terms of like market structure. But yeah, I don't know. NQ's just, it's like the abusive relationship. I just love it.
Oh, mate,
Got Stockholm syndrome, you know.
there's so many times where, like, it's about to like, it would make sense to sweep out a low, and it just misses it by like 0.25 of a point,
Yeah,
and you're just like, oh, you bitch.
yeah. It would like sweep it on ES and then NQ it would just like leave it there, and you're in NQ, and it completely reverses on you. You're like, oh, bruh, don't do
Yeah,
that to me.
yeah, I know what you mean. Like, when I was scalping that 15-minute low, I was looking at ES, bro. Like, I was like, if that ES takes it, like, you learn these things through mistakes and like pain, I think, there. But yeah, man, there's not much really for me to do anymore. I might just get on with my day because I'm already locked out.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I might join you to be honest, because as much as I think we'll probably come up and tap my POI and potentially dump, I just still don't like it because FOMC and just everything's just it's not moving how I wanted it to move. So
It's FOMC day, man. There's no point. Like, another thing is right as well is that, like, I find if 10 a.m., like, if this is all choppy, I usually expect going into like the 11th hour of the day into like 11:30, price usually will then drive to where it's actually intended to go. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna. There's nothing I can do. I'm locked out, so I can't even take anything if I wanted to. Which is amazing. Like, I don't think I understand. Like, fancy meeting you here, Dan. Trades NQ. Fancy meeting you here, bro. How's it going, Dan? But yeah, like, bro, there were many times where I was like, I was profitable, but like, I would be doing stupid stuff where I would be like trading PM session after being green in the AM session, and
Oh, bro.
I'd lose all my money, bro. And like, as much as like a good habit is not having a lockout feature, so like you can do that yourself. For me, it's just look, it's there, it's a tool. I'm going to use it, and now I'm locked out. There's just no way I can come back today and lose money, right?
That's the thing, because even after trading, I'd still probably be on my PC, just do a bit of gaming or just do whatever, you know. And then I'd always find a way just to be like, let me just check the chart, let me see what it's doing. And I'd be like, oh,
Yeah,
it looks like a good setup. And I'm like, yeah, I'll just go for 10 points. And I'll just end up losing more money. And I'm like, and now I have to make that money back in my head, because I'm like, I should have ended the day green. And then you just end up losing more, and you're like, shit, what do I do?
yeah, and that is a vicious cycle, bro. Like, I think every trader's been there, right? Like, everyone's gone through that, and
Yep.
that's why I did like Top Step for that. I just hated their platform.
True.
Yeah, I hated their platform, but it's also like I find if I'm bored, that's very dangerous when you mix that with trading. Being bored.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, the fact that the firm that I always take the biggest payouts from that have a lockout feature, it's like I don't realize until I think about it how many accounts or how much profit is that going to save me in the future now. Like probably loads, bro. Dan, not bad. I'm taking some time off the live market. Too much shit IRL to focus on. Bro, look, you're recognizing that it's not good with. If you've got shit going on in life, but if it's stressing you out as well, it's just not good to bring to the chart, bro. So you're doing the right thing. Plus, you're not missing out much today, Monday, Tuesday, or today. You're not missing out much.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta recognize, you know, what your limit is, and just be like, if I take a week away, I can come back. Because all it takes is literally like a week to make money. You know, you could do $500 a day, literally 2.5K in a week. You know, as crazy as that. If you're doing like a low risk across 5 accounts, say, simple.
Exactly that, bro. Like exactly that. Like I've gone through periods with TPT where I've spent like X amount of money on like I don't know accounts or resets, and I'm just having not the best week. And then like the following week, I trade one of my funded accounts, and then in one payout, all of that's just wiped. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, yeah,
Damn, there's the low swept.
there it is,
GG.
bro.
No tag, no nothing. Fair enough. Is
Fair
what it
enough. It
is.
is what it is.
Happens.
It is what it is, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna jump off. Thanks, guys, for joining the stream. Gonna be live either tomorrow. I won't be live on Friday anymore due to I'm going skydiving. I've decided, so won't be here Friday.
Nice.
Dan trades, cheers, boss. I'm gonna bounce because I saw shit like you said. I'm missing nothing. Take care, Dan. But yeah, Brandon. If you're around tomorrow, I'm probably gonna be live again. If you wanna jump on a call,
Yeah,
I'll
of course,
message
man.
you. But yeah, guys, take care. Have a good one. Peace.